In a world dominated by the relentless buzz of social media, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, anxious, and inadequate. The constant stream of notifications and updates can make us feel like we're always missing out on something important. We are bombarded with carefully curated images of perfection, fueled by a constant need for validation through likes, comments, and shares. This endless pursuit of approval can leave us feeling empty and disconnected from our true selves. But what if there was a better way, a way to find balance and peace amidst the chaos of the digital world? Enter Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy that offers timeless wisdom for living a good life. It provides practical tools to navigate the digital landscape with more mindfulness, resilience, and peace. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness and fulfillment come not from external factors like wealth, fame, or social media approval, but from within ourselves. It's about cultivating inner strength and wisdom. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness and fulfillment come not from external factors like wealth, fame, or social media approval, but from within ourselves. By focusing on our inner virtues, we can find a deeper sense of contentment. It's about focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and accepting what we cannot. This mindset can help us navigate the ups and downs of social media with greater ease. In this age of digital distraction, the Stoic principles of self-control, resilience, and inner peace are more relevant than ever. They offer a roadmap to a more balanced and fulfilling life. By applying these principles to our social media use, we can transform our online experience from one of anxiety and comparison to one of mindfulness, intention, and genuine connection. The Stoics believed that wisdom comes from understanding the nature of the world and our place in it. The Stoics believed that wisdom comes from understanding the nature of the world and our place in it. They saw the world as a complex web of interconnected events, many of which are beyond our control. They saw the world as a complex web of interconnected events, many of which are beyond our control. Instead of struggling against this reality, they advocated for acceptance and a focus on what we can influence, our own responses to the world around us. Instead of struggling against this reality, they advocated for acceptance and a focus on what we can influence, our own responses to the world around us. This approach can help us maintain our peace of mind in the face of social media's challenges. This fundamental Stoic principle is key to navigating the often turbulent waters of social media. By embracing Stoic wisdom, we can find a more meaningful and balanced way to engage with the digital world. One of the most powerful ways to improve your social media experience is to be mindful of what you consume. This means being selective and intentional about the content you allow into your digital space. Just as you wouldn't eat junk food all day and expect to feel healthy, you shouldn't expect to feel mentally and emotionally well if you're constantly exposing yourself to negative, stressful, or unproductive content online. The content you consume has a direct impact on your mental state. If you're always consuming negative or stressful content, it can lead to feelings of anxiety, stress, and even depression. The Stoics placed great emphasis on controlling our inputs, the information, ideas, and influences we allow into our minds. They believed that by managing what we consume, we can better control our thoughts and emotions. They understood that what we consume mentally and emotionally shapes our thoughts, feelings, and ultimately our well-being. This ancient wisdom is still relevant today. This principle is particularly relevant in the age of information overload. With so much content available at our fingertips, it's easy to become overwhelmed. Start by taking stock of the accounts you follow and the content you engage with. Reflect on how each piece of content makes you feel. Ask yourself, does this account inspire me, educate me, or make me feel good? Is it adding value to my life in a meaningful way? Does this content align with my values? Is it helping me grow and become a better person? Does spending time engaging with this content contribute to my overall well-being? If not, it might be time to make some changes. If the answer to any of these questions is no, consider unfollowing, muting, or limiting your exposure to that account or type of content. It's important to take control of your digital environment. You can also use the tools available on most social media platforms to curate your feed, prioritize content from accounts you find valuable, and minimize your exposure to negativity and drama. By doing so, you create a healthier, more positive online experience for yourself. Before you unlock your phone and dive headfirst into the social media vortex, take a moment to pause and reflect on your motivations. Ask yourself, why are you reaching for your phone right now? Is it out of habit, boredom, or a genuine need to connect with others? What are you hoping to gain from this particular scroll session? Are you looking for information, connection, or simply entertainment? Are you seeking information, connection, or entertainment? Or perhaps are you driven by less conscious desires, such as the need for validation, the fear of missing out, FOMO, or the urge to compare yourself to others? These motivations can often be subtle and hard to recognize. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes from understanding and mastering our desires. They emphasized the importance of self-awareness. They warned against becoming slaves to our passions, particularly those driven by external validation or the pursuit of things outside our control. This wisdom is still relevant today. This is where the Stoic practice of self-reflection becomes invaluable. By regularly examining our motivations, we can gain deeper insights into our behaviors. By taking a moment to examine our motivations for engaging with social media, we can become more conscious consumers of digital content. This awareness can help us make better choices. We can start to recognize the triggers that lead us down unproductive rabbit holes of comparison, envy, and self-doubt. Identifying these triggers is the first step towards change, and we can begin to make more conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy online. By doing so, we reclaim control over our digital lives and foster a healthier relationship with technology. All right, let's talk about curating your social media feeds. You know, it's really important to be mindful of what you consume online. By choosing to follow accounts that inspire, educate, and uplift you, you can create a more positive experience. Remember, your feed is your space, and you have the power to shape it. Now, handling online negativity can be quite a challenge. It's crucial to remember that not every comment requires a response. Sometimes the best course of action is to simply ignore negativity and focus on the positive interactions. Remember, you can't control others' actions, but you can control your reactions. Finally, let's discuss detachment from social media validation. It's easy to get caught up in the number of likes and comments, but it's important to remember that your worth isn't determined by these metrics. Focus on sharing content that genuinely represents you without seeking external validation. Embrace the freedom that comes with not being tied to others' approval. So, let's talk about avoiding online arguments. It's easy to get drawn into debates on social media, but remember, not every battle is worth fighting. The Stoics believed in focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. When you find yourself tempted to engage in an online argument, take a step back and ask yourself, is this worth my time and energy? Often the answer is no. Now, managing envy and feelings of inadequacy on social media is crucial. It's natural to compare ourselves to others, but it's important to remember that what we see online is often a highlight reel, not the full picture. The Stoics taught us to focus on our own path and progress rather than getting caught up in comparisons. When you feel envy creeping in, remind yourself of your own achievements and the value of your unique journey. Finally, mastering your digital emotions is key. Emotions can run high on social media, but the Stoics believed in maintaining inner peace regardless of external circumstances. Practice mindfulness and self-awareness when you're online. Notice your emotional reactions and take a moment to breathe before responding. By doing so, you can navigate the digital world with greater calm and clarity. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. It's easy to lose focus and get caught up in the noise. But by practicing mindfulness and setting clear boundaries, you can reclaim your attention. Remember, what you focus on grows. So, choose wisely. We live in a world of excess, where more is often seen as better. However, true satisfaction comes from appreciating what you have, rather than constantly seeking more. Embrace simplicity and find joy in the little things. It's about quality, not quantity. Creating meaningful content starts with intention. Share what truly matters to you and can positively impact others. And don't forget to practice gratitude. A grateful heart sees abundance and spreads positivity. Remember, what you give is what you receive. A mindful digital life is within your reach. It begins with awareness and intentionality. Set limits, take breaks, and engage with content that enriches your life. By doing so, you can create a healthier, more balanced relationship with technology. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Stoic Book. Like, share, and leave a comment.